How to play Brilliant or BS, a trivia game for know-it-alls and big fat liars. The goal of the game is to score the most points by convincing other players that you know the answers to trivia questions and by catching other players in their lies. To start, choose a player to keep score. This person will also be playing. Deal one set of the ABC cards to each player. The person who suggested playing Brilliant or BS is the first judge. Give them the Brilliant and BS cards. Shuffle the yellow trivia cards and place them face down in a pile. The judge draws the top card and reads the trivia question and the multiple choice answers out loud. The other players secretly choose their answer. Starting with the player to the judge's left and going clockwise, take turns trying to convince the judge that you know the correct answer by explaining what about your background or experience makes you knowledgeable on the topic. And if you don't know the answer, fake it. Don't show your answer and don't say or hint at any of the answers during your explanation. You'll lose 1 point if you do. In this example, you could say something like, I know it's this answer or this number because I used to play soccer or I'm a big soccer fan. You can't say things like, I know the answer is B or I didn't choose 13. You also can't use any props to prove your point or use your phone to look up answers. The judge interrogates each player to figure out who knows the answer and who's only pretending to know. The other players are allowed to trash talk each other to try to persuade the judge. After everyone gives their explanation, it's time for the judge to make their decisions. Each card represents one decision. The BS card goes to one person you think chose the wrong answer, and the Brilliant card goes to one person you think chose the right answer. The judge must give out at least one card, but they can choose to give out both. In a two-player game, the judge only gives out one card. The judge reads the correct answer, and players who did not receive a Brilliant or BS card show their answer first, followed by the BS card holder, and finally the Brilliant card holder. The Brilliant card holder scores 1 point. Players who chose the right answer score 1 point. And the judge scores 1 point for each correct decision. In a two-player game, the judge only gives out one card and scores 2 points for a correct decision. The scorekeeper announces the points after each round and everyone gathers up their cards. The player to the judge's left reads a new trivia question to become the next judge. Play continues until each player has had 2 turns as the judge, 3 turns for a 3-player game, and 5 turns for a 2-player game. The player with the most points at the end of the game wins. In the event of a tie, take turns reading trivia questions. Each correct answer earns 1 point until the tie is broken and a winner is declared. And that's how you play Brilliant or BS.